How are you, Bobby Lee?
You like Asian women?
Love them.
The vaginas are dark purple.
Inside?
Yeah. No, on the outside too. Yeah, I need a little lighter. But
Every time we see an Asian girl, he's like, he scratch it and smells like soy sauce. Or
Oh
something.
my God, I love them.
You say that?
I love them. Yeah,
it doesn't smell like soy sauce.
They have that kimchi little wang.
It's
monkey.
maybe psychological. For
I
you.
dated a Korean girl.
You're eating your guy. I think it looks like tastes like soy sauce, but it's only because they're Asian.
Really?
It's in your head, yeah.
It's saltier.
No, it's like me eating a girl's like Mexican girl's vagina and going, it tastes like carne asada, but it's just probably just in my head. You know what I mean? No? All right, let's move on. We're not doctors or anything like that.
No.
Maybe you're right.
I dated the first Asian girl I ever dated. To be honest with you, here's a drop in the bucket. First girl I ever dated was the first girl I had in the first grade. My little girlfriend in the first grade. Her father drew for Charles Schultz, Snoopy.
Really?
He's a Chinese genius. The guy wouldn't even speak English. I went to their houses. They gave me candies with the paper on them.
Yeah.
They were really Chinese people. And that was my first. And then they would order food from around the corner. I would order food from that Chinese place. It was fucking tremendous in Manhattan on 87th Street and Broadway. And then I dated a Korean girl in Colorado.
Oh, you did?
Tremendous.
She's great, huh?
She's great. She was a great girl. Tremendous. She went back to Korea to teach American to the fucking long jeans.
Yeah. Is she still over there?
No, she's in my hometown. She ended up marrying a Cuban dude.
I'll never date a Korean again.
Really?
I dated a Power Ranger. Do you know that? Yeah, I dated the yellow one.
She's Korean?
First of all, don't put the Asian one in the yellow Power Ranger suit. That's racist. Because she's already yellow, you know.
Well, didn't they put the black dude in the black one?
Yeah. That's how they do it. But dude, one night, dude, her name was Patty Lee. She wasn't. There was two Power Rangers. There's one that went into space.
Okay.
She was in the space one, right? And one night, literally, she had long hair. At 3 a.m, I was living in Silver Lake. 3 a.m, I woke up, and she was standing over me, with her hair over her face, staring at me like The Grudge, like the movie The Grudge, like a Japanese ghost. And I said, "Get the fuck out! I cannot do this." I didn't sleep for 2 weeks after that. She had little cubby titties.
Are you Korean?
Yeah.
So yeah. We've talked about it a lot. I'm Jewish. I don't date Jewish girls.
I don't like Cuban. I like Cuban girls as a friend, but I don't like dating them because,
Yeah.
Now, you were born in Korea, Bobby Lee?
No, man. San Diego, bro.
San Diego. And you have the only brother's the one I met.
Yeah, he's killing it right now, dude.
What's he doing?
Bro, I brought him on a podcast. You know who David Cho is?
Yes.
Right, the artist?
Yes.
You know David, right?
Yes.
So David, I had my brother on the podcast, David's podcast, and David fell in love with him. So he signed him to a record deal. I'm not fucking lying, bro. First of all, my brother had been late in 10 years because, you know, my brother, he has a skateboard, no job, right? So he flew my brother to Macau to fuck 30 hookers, right? I got all the photos and videos. It's disturbing.
David Cho is just crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's just fucking
Then he flew my brother to Mexico to fuck hookers, right? And then Vegas, right? And then now they're in a record deal. My brother's in Hawaii right now with them, recording another album. It's crazy.
I didn't know your brother sang.
Either did I, dude. But he's doing it. I saw a show in downtown LA. He was amazing, dude. He killed it. I'm like, I can get maybe laid from this. You know? I mean, I was so proud of him. This is a dude. Dude, I had fixed his eyes. He had bumps on his body, like warts. I had to get them removed. I spent probably $1 million in my lifetime taking care of my brother. And now he's on his feet. It's great.
How old is he?
40. Yeah, we're old, bro. I've known you for 20 years, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah. No.
97?
Yeah.
You were doing comedy in 97?
Yes.
When did you start?
95.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you stayed in San Diego?
No. 2 years in, so I met you in 97 because of the fact that... When did you move to LA?
97.
Yeah, that's when I met you.
Right. I met you in San Diego, I think.
Well, then I met you even more longer.
La Jolla?
Yeah.
No, 97. It was 97, but I think I met you in La Jolla.
Maybe, yeah.
You were like one of the hot shots in La Jolla.
Yeah, you came probably down with Rogan or maybe...
No, I came down there. And she used to have crazy shows then. And on Wednesdays, I used to always do Latino nights.
Oh, yeah.
Me, Noe Gonzalez.
Sure.
The thicker Mexican guy. She only had 5 regulars.
No
and Carlos.
Yeah.
And Freddie.
Freddie Soto, yeah.
So it was me,
Marilyn
Noe,
Martinez.
Freddie, Marilyn.
Yeah.
So it was 9 out of 10 times. It was me, Marilyn, and Noe.
God. It's unbelievable.
And then I
met you. Down went to
one of
Latino Laugh Festival, probably in San Antonio. I probably met you there.
But you were one of the big shots down there.
No,
Like, you
man.
were
I was
one
the
of
only gook out in there.
But you were one of the ones that people were talking about. So
well,
it was,
I don't know if they're saying that, but
yeah,
I was open micer,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Thanks, man. I love it.
And you were tight with Shama, and you guys were making it happen. And then we met, and then you were regular at the Comedy Store.
I
Mitzi loved you.
I got addicted to drugs.
Now, when did you get into drugs? Before
when
that?
I got on Mad TV.
No.
Yeah, I was sober for 12 years. Right? Then
so we had this talk. You had gone to a rehab for heroin when you were 16.
17, yeah.
17.
Yeah.
And you stayed sober for
12 years, yeah.
And then
I got on Mad TV, and the first day I was there, they just said, one of the producers said, I'm not going to name names because we're friends or whatever, but he said that, I don't think that you're that funny and that we're not going to use you a lot. You know? That's what he said to me, dude.
First day?
Like maybe the first week or something. And so after he said that, I was just like, nah, I can't. I started doing drugs again. I couldn't handle it emotionally.
When did you start doing heroin?
Well, I was 15 back then, but then I didn't relapse on heroin. I took Vicodin and stuff. Remember, I was a pillhead. And I used to smuggle it. I used to smuggle it across state, and then I used to go down to Tijuana, because they don't sell Vicodin in Mexico because they don't make it there. But I used to bring Somas and Valium and all that shit, and we used to just I used to have a pill box. I used to come to the Comedy Store, give it away like candy, remember?
Now I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were I was the coke guy.
I know. You never gave me any.
You didn't like it.
I know.
You don't
but you offer, you know? I like to offer. If you offer, then I would be like, no, I don't thank you.
It's it's really weird that we're sitting across from each other. We both had the drug problems, and now our lives are in focus. And
you don't do no more coke?
No, I just smoke reefer. 7 years, no cocaine.
Wow, that's great.
No rehab, no hugs, no nothing. Just
I had to do full turkey, man. I just nothing. Because if I smoke pot, then it'll spiral down.
I think if I don't smoke pot, that eventually my temper would flare or something, and I'd be down at the doctor's office getting Valium or something for a mood, something. Eventually, they have to give me something to balance me out. It's the people that are walking around that are crazy, that don't know they're crazy. They're the fucked up ones. If you're crazy, but you keep it in check, and you yourself know you're crazy, and you avoid the things to make you crazy, you're okay. You're halfway there. I realized at like 24, there's something wasn't right. And then when I went to prison and I got out.
Would you hit somebody over the head with a pipe or something?
No, I kidnapped somebody.
Oh, that's
Big
right.
difference. In fact, he called me yesterday. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.